Well, everyone, the iPhone 13s have been out for a couple of months now, and the really good thing about an iPhone being older, like the iPhone 13 is right now, is that you can actually buy these things in the used market very easily and for a little bit cheaper than what you can get them for in the brand new market, and that's always a really good thing to do. Now, there are a couple of things I'd recommend looking into before buying a used iPhone 13. The first thing being is that if you see any iPhone 13s that have any type of display issues, such as, a pink display issue, as long as it's not severely damaged or as long as, it doesn't have a bunch of cracks within it or something, you should be okay. And if that iPhone does end up having some type of, pink display issue, a software update will be coming out soon to actually address and fix that issue. So that's number one. Another thing I would recommend doing is to actually make sure that you're buying the appropriate iPhone that you're actually wanting to buy. So an issue that I've seen so many times people end up, having is that they end up buying the wrong size iPhone. So when you're looking at a used iPhone, you have to really do your due diligence to actually make sure that the person who is selling that iPhone is selling the appropriate iPhone, such as if they're selling an iPhone 13, you want to make sure it is an iPhone 13 and not an iPhone 13 mini. It's very hard to tell over the screen, which specific one is which. If you are able to see the box, then maybe you can tell a little bit better. But there have been many times in my life where I wanted to buy an iPhone 6s Plus, and the person listed it as an iPhone 6s Plus, but I actually ended up receiving an iPhone 6s, and you have to kind of do your due diligence there. Typically, I doubt somebody would be selling an iPhone 13 as an iPhone 13 mini because that is a cheaper phone. So if you're having an iPhone 13 and you're buying one, I would recommend making sure it's not the iPhone 13 mini, because I have been in so many situations like this in my life, and it has been just something I've always had to go through. Now, another thing is to actually make sure that that specific device isn't under any type of payment plan or anything like that. And if it is, you have to make sure that the phone is completely paid off before they sell it. I've been in situations where somebody would sell a phone, and I've heard of situations like this. Somebody will go ahead and sell a phone to somebody, and then they will go ahead and claim that phone is stolen, and then you won't be able to use that phone anymore because it's just, it's locked. You can't, use it anymore as a device. So in this case, what this means is that you pretty much have to go ahead and either return the phone, pay the rest of the whatever it is, or tell the, seller to stop doing that. But by that point, they're probably going to delete their number and not talk to you ever again. So you're going to have to get that serial number of that iPhone, the IMEI number or whatever, if you can. And you just want to double check that the iPhone is not on any type of payment plan. And you want to make sure it's not locked or, blacklisted on any carrier. I've been in many situations where things like this happen, and you just have to make sure that's not the case here. Now, for some reason that happens, and you can pretty much contact the seller, try to go through there. Now, another thing I'd recommend looking at is to make sure that the storage model that you're getting is appropriate. Again, base model 128 gigabytes should be good enough for the most part. I typically keep 128, and I never have ever ran out of storage yet. So if you're in the same ballpark, then that may be something you want to look into as well. So those are a couple things I'd recommend looking at before purchasing an iPhone 13 in the used market. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.